Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rate now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big drip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is like my whole tape wild. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't stop.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, New York. So this defense headed up. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is into the hands of Wicks. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
A loss of time.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They lead by a field goal as back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Let's go now. 1st and 10 at the 42.
They'll look to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
3 yards. And the Jets first down.
A run here with Hall. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Back to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
3rd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, New York. So this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this. So now this. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try to run for it with Hall. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down. So now this defense. drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now, faking the give. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. On 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 37-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's 4th down.
So now this deep.
Hold it ready. Set.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Here comes 2nd down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So a road win here for the Bills.
It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bills and the Pats, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. Throwing right, it's taken in. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. So this defense headed out for the first time here in this second half. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set.
On play action, here's May. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
So this defense headed out for the first time here. To throw on 1st down is, and they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll run. It's Davis. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Foxborough after this. Now a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
Let's go now.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Defensive. Automatic first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw is May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
From out of the gun, here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the 1st down.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, May. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go.
So now this defense in need of a... Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Set, go.
On 2nd down, it's May. His throw left side is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now, May. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
May to throw again. Over the middle of the tight end, Musgrave. Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That one caught by Musgrave, the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Let's go now.
Here's May again. He'll go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. That's going to be dropped underneath for Davis. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We're stopped anyway as we hit the 2-minute warning. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road.
Back in Week 4, the Dolphins lost a thriller in their last matchup against the Bills. Can Buffalo sweep the series? The answer comes your way next on Madden Football.
Tua taken right to the air. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Tua now from the gun. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running back sent in motion. Again, it's Tagovailoa. On the move, past the 40. And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Tua off the play fake. And the defender coming away with it. And the Bills will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He sent a man in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Achane up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
They put a receiver in motion right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start, offense.
A costly false start penalty as third down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. Begins with a run by Achane. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll stick with Achane. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Tua setting up to throw. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Able to find Achane. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Cut out left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Caught by the open man. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Tied or... First down, here's Tua. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Here's Tua. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Offense up to the line fast. Slot man motioned over. On target to Waddle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 14. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Dolphins got to score in a hurry. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. To throw, Tunga Bailoa. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bills take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. This is Swift on the counter, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards for number 11.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So illegal touching, Charles, on the outside.
And a lot of people wonder if the quarterback should see that. No, it's not his job to understand if the receiver's inbounds or out of bounds. You expect him to be there. But if he takes a step out, he essentially becomes ineligible. And that's not a tough one for an official to see, especially one standing on the sideline.
That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll go. Here's Williams. Here's a diving catch right side. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It goes as a pickup of 23. And the Bears are set up now, 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Williams. Touchdown! Roma Dunze from 3 yards out. And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off play action. Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Allen. Shakir holds it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37.
That's another Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 27.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Down inside the 10, and all the way down to the 5. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Now Allen. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
5 wide.
Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Allen will try to throw for it, and it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. To the air, Williams. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
To throw, it's Williams. Give him another one right back to Allen. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Williams. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Second down and 3. To throw, Williams. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage, completion-wise, way up. Not that time. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. The visiting kickers for years have had trouble with field goals here in Buffalo. The winds off nearby Lake Erie can really play havoc with your ability to aim the football correctly. And we saw an example right there. No good. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And running with power here. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Five wide. Look out.
Allen from the gun on third down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, hold. Hey, tight. Where's that?
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. He's still on his feet. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 75 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Here's Williams. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Williams trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Play action. Now Williams. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Cook again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Cook up the gut. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Here's Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Half 85, half 85. 56, 56. We go.
On play action, Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Williams, flush to his right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Swift going to try up the middle. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll go play action here with Williams. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
2nd and 5. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Williams going to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw is Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They run it again with Cook. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Bass is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I figure I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Working out of the gun, Williams. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 15. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you
It's hard to yell when your mouth come on. Bring them out, hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, hey. Bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, super shouted, he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out. I know where to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. Talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed, so I'ma keep